Well, hello there, good folks, and welcome to the B.R.O. Scouting Vlogs for 2023. Welcome to week 8. We're well beyond halfway into this thing. We usually get 12 to 13 episodes before the season starts here. Before the season starts that we actually participate in. Well, we don't start hunting on August 15th. It's just too blame hot. Too many no-shoulders out crawling around and all that other stuff. And it ain't much better at September 1st, but we do get after it come September 1st. Alrighty. Did I say it was hot? I'm not going to. Not this week either. I'm not going to talk about how hot it is and that today is the hottest day yet this week. But it happens to be the day that we come to. Never mind. Anyway, let's go pull the cards. We got 2 extra video cameras out this week. See what we got moving around. Ought to be some real cool stuff. Let's get after it. Alrighty, we made it here to Sand Hill, always the first stop. I want to give a big shout out to our subs and to our brothers and sisters in Arizona. You guys are making national news about all the terrible heat wave that is on you guys. We were looking at the news last night and saw cars melting on the pavement. To our brothers and sisters that are in Arizona, let us know down in the comments how hot it is at your house. And so we can all be thankful that even though we're roasting here in the South, that we're not in Arizona. Okay. Well, there ain't nothing left here. They have eat everything. All of the sorghum is gone. We put up a video camera here, and I see that the solar battery has completely charged. It's green, so it should be working. Yeah, it's getting plenty of sun. Ain't no doubt about it. Just don't know how long that old rotten dogwood tree's gonna last. All right, well, Rachel's getting the sorghum dumped out, and we'll go through these files and see what we had, if anything interesting here, moving around here at Sand Hill. I gotta get that road grass cut down too.
voicemail for months. And everybody, Josh would answer the phone, said, "Hell no, hang up, I want to hear your voicemail again." Oh, that's what he gets for going to the bathroom and leaving his phone unattended.
That's right. Hammer made him pay for that one.
The whole to another world.
Oh yeah, I put a video camera here on Soggy Bottom too. Dang big old cricket on the windshield. Look at that. I'll see if I can knock him off with the vines. Oh,
you missed it.
Just missed it.
That's a cricket. What kind of
Yeah,
cricket is that?
that's a cricket. No. Solar panels fully charged. I mean, I don't know how, since a little bit of sun we get around here.
One of them at the house.
All right. Muggy and wet Soggy Bottom. I don't care how dry it's been. It's usually always humid here. All right. Well, we got a movie camera set up here too. And ain't nothing left here. They've got every little piece of sorghum that was here, they done picked it up. I still don't think the coons like it. They dig all up under that salt block looking for more corn. But our fairly cheap Amazon solar panel still looks to be, well, it's fully charged up. So now whether it drove that camera like it needed to, we'll find out this week. It's only set, this one's only set on like 720p, but the animals are so close. I mean, like it's only like 10 to 12 feet from the mineral block. So it ought to be plenty good enough anyway. Let's see what we had happening here on Soggy Bottom this week. Well, folks, I had the camera aimed, the video camera was aimed way too high over at Soggy Bottom. I think I mounted it, never aimed it, never really checked it. Just made sure everything was running. Rachel, honey, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the sling blade. All right, I'll walk on around here to Hilltop and see if there's anything left. Ain't nothing left here. Wasn't expecting anything to be left here, really. It's all gone. Rachel's gonna pour out some more. We'll pull the card so we can get out of this bleeding sun and see what we had going on here at Hilltop this week. Usually just does and fawns. Wrap right over the top of that one. Be ready to go again for the fall. And that wind, look at that. Still got it gusting up over 10, 15.
Don't have my assistant to climb up there with me.
No.
One who got their hands just as dirty as I did.
She did not care. She dove right into it.
And everything.
It was many times I had.
It almost seemed like it was fresh tracks driving around here and had to have been. I'm gonna hope it was from where you and I were here.
Me too. Pull us in the shade. All right, we're around here at Big Plot, which is kind of the happening place. It's more over on the eastern side of the lease, but it's kind of like the central hub where most all the animals pass through here at one time or another. It's going to be getting tough to see things out of the Big Plot stand. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right out of the gate, there ain't nothing left. You can see down the road, Big Plot stand is, it's just about 100 yards, maybe a little bit less. We moved it up a good bit closer several years ago after they cut this place. But now the pines are getting way up high, and you can't see up and down the road. Used to could see down the road, the old road right here, and used to could see over here another old road bed that comes through right here. Well, you can't see that anymore. All you can see is whenever the deer walk out here at the mineral station. That's the only gap you're gonna be able to see through, right there. That's what we were talking about. May need to move the stand, but that might not happen this fall. We might be just gonna have to trim out, and move some limbs, and where you can see through the galley here this year. You're just gonna have to get through it. But let's see what we had moving around here at the central hub of Big Plot. folks. I had to run back over here to the lease. Yesterday was Friday, so that would make today Saturday, I think. Probably all day. But we had all kind of technical difficulties this month. I didn't get anything from Big Plot. The SD card filed up that was in the movie camera, and I may not have swapped out the card going to the picture camera that I use here for backup. But anyway, it was yesterday afternoon, and there's nothing left here. I'm gonna look and see if there's any sorghum left in the truck. Just a few kernels left. The next day, I see tracks all in here, which we get old does that'll come in here. I have seen one hang around here for 6 hours. Come in here and just piddle around, and hang around for 6 hours and eat it till it's gone. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I could figure out what was going on here to at least get something here see what was going on at Big Plot. Well, of course it was me. I had filed it up. I have 32 gig cards I put in the movie cameras, and I put the smaller ones in the picture cameras. Well, I had put the 8 gig SD card I'd pulled out to go in the picture camera. I put that in the movie camera yesterday, and I put the 32 gig movie camera card that I had to go back in my pocket. But the SD card I pulled out was corrupted, and it was messed up. It went in the trash yesterday, so that wouldn't happen again. And evidently, I pulled the card to go in the picture camera and never pulled the picture camera card out. So hopefully that's what the deal was. I didn't bring my tablet. We went to a local Chinese restaurant this morning, me and the family, and Captain Buster and Miss Jean and Country Boy and Sherry and Caitlin and Rachel and myself. We all hit up the Chinese buffet this afternoon. It was good. Anyway, the girls went shopping, and I come back over here to Jamestown to check and see what I messed up. And so I'm finding things I messed up. I got to go back around to the other side. I'm changing the camera settings. It's Soggy Bottom. I got it set on 720. 1080 was bad enough. I set it on 720, figuring since it was close, it would be okay. It's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna go around there, set it back on 1080 to where it'll be less than terrible next week and all that. Anyway, Closing on in. Still end up with that fluff. It's going to knock little pieces of it every time you hit them. Alrighty, folks, we finally made it to the last stop. We got around here to Outlaw. And dang, it's just as hot around here as it was over there at Sand Hill on the other side of the property. Wind is getting up pretty good. It feels nice. There's a cold front coming through. That ought to kick the animals off, especially this weekend. It's going to cool off. It's going to drop down in the 80s. It's going to be a cold snap this weekend. And that ought to kick the animals off. They'll probably really want to move during this cooler weather over the weekend, but we'll see. It don't look like there's anything left here at Outlaw either. Every piece of sorghum is gone. If the deer beasts didn't eat it, no, the coons didn't, but the crows, man, the crows and the doves love it. They've been working on the salt blocks though. Don't look like we got much rain this week here. It's dry as a bone here, ain't it, Rachel?
Mm-hmm. There's usually puddles.
Yeah, there's usually always puddles here on this clay. All right, well, Rachel's gonna finish getting out some more sorghum, and we'll pull the card and see what happened here at Outlaw. Alrighty, folks, well, that's going to wrap it for week 8. It looks like there's been plenty of stuff moving around. We just don't know what we got on the cameras till we get home and check it out. Anyway, it has been an awesome spring into summer. It's been a great scouting summer this year. It's just we just miss Miss Joanne so much. She was my right hand man, and with all of this stuff, and this being week 8, just like we did last week, Rachel and I are going to wrap it up for this week. Let's see what the wrap up looked like last season, since we've got this one dedicated to Miss Joanne. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week for week 9. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Let's look through. Hopefully the batteries lasted. Oh, me and Miss Joanne are going to be married 37 years. What, July 28. Yep. It's my buddy right there. Her hair's so fluffy. Okay, folks, we're trying to catch a breath here. Alrighty, we done had enough of this heat, and so we got all the cards collected. We think we got all the technical difficulties ironed out and all that stuff. So we're gonna get out of here and go try to find up some air conditioning somewhere, and I'm gonna get this video edited up for you guys. Y'all have a great week. Don't forget to get by farmfocus.com and pick you up some Bubble Round Tree Outdoors merchandise. Anything you do really helps the channel out. There is a super thanks button here on every video. Whether YouTube likes these videos or likes my videos or not, you can click on the super thanks and send a little donation to the channel. all of it really helps us out, especially whenever we're having to do all this stuff this time of year, with gas being $5 a gallon and the price of corn is going up, everything. Y'all know, you live in it too. Price of everything is going up. It's ridiculous. All righty, folks. We'll love y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.